proud of. On all our PGT courses, we are incredibly focused and dedicated to ensuring that these courses equip you with the tools you'll need for your future careers. And so as you go on from Manchester, we hope that you remember us fondly. We hope that you use the tools that we've helped you to develop and that you will have enormous success. You will, regardless of what you end up doing, you will always be a Manchester graduate and a Department of Earth and Environmental Sciences graduate. And we are sure that this will help you in your career, and being associated with our academic quality and reputation will be a ticket that you can use to open doors throughout the rest of your life. So we wish you very well indeed. We've done everything we can to prepare you for this, and now we look forward to seeing you go off and be, in a way, ambassadors for the university and for the courses that you followed. And we sincerely wish you every success in the future. Now, in the rest of this ceremony, we'll have a series of awards and recognitions. But I just want to be clear that all of you are winners today. Getting through and accomplishing what you've done in this last year is a really significant achievement. And congratulations to you all from all of us. And now over to Cathy Hollis, who will say a few words from her perspective as Professor of Carbonate.
And good morning, everybody. My name is Cathy Hollis. I'm Professor of Carbonate Geoscience, and I'm also the research group lead for our Sedimentary Basins group. I know some of you because I teach you on the MSc Petroleum Geoscience programme, and it's good to see lots of familiar faces here from right across our postgraduate community. I'd also like to welcome you and add my congratulations to what Mike said, and welcome you to the graduation ceremony for your postgraduate degree. And I'm just going to say a few words on behalf of the department about the role of our postgraduate community. And it's a big decision to make the commitment to come to undertake postgraduate study, and you all arrived here via different routes, via diverse reasons. And I'm sure all of you were motivated in coming here to expand your knowledge and understanding of your chosen subject and further your career opportunities. I know some of you will have left behind jobs and families to come to Manchester, and I hope that you feel today that you made the right decision and that your commitment and hard work has been worthwhile. As well as learning new skills, our goal here is to broaden and deepen your knowledge in your chosen discipline. And we do this not only by teaching you, but providing you with the skills and confidence to grow your knowledge independently. And we hope that you can continue to use those skills as you move on in your career. I just wanted to say as well, in particular in my interaction with both taught and postgraduate research students, I've always been extremely impressed by the high level of collegiality and peer support that takes place here, both within individual cohorts and between cohorts. And certainly I feel this gives us a strong self-supporting community that in many cases forges long-lasting friendships. And we very much hope that you go away today with those friendships established and that they'll stay with you throughout your career. We hope that you're leaving us with a feeling that you've grown as well from the opportunities provided at the University of Manchester. And on top of that, we'd also like to thank you. Our postgraduates are an extremely important part of our community in the Department of Earth and Environmental Science. So whether you joined us for a taught degree or a research degree, we want to wish you the very best and thank you for your help in driving us to continuously improve our teaching through your participation and engagement and feedback throughout your time here. You also contribute hugely to our research programs, both by your independent research projects if you're a PhD student, but also within your master's program as part of your independent projects. And as Mike said, you're our ambassadors, both during your time here when you're out at conferences or presenting to our industrial community, but also afterwards and after graduation. And we're very proud of you. We hope that you've found that the University of Manchester and the Department of Earth and Environmental Science has given you a dynamic and exciting environment to live in and work in, and that this has given you a big step forward into your future. And we're very proud of you all, so congratulations once again.
Many thanks, Cathy. And now there's a message from the president of the University of Manchester, Dame Nancy Rothwell.
Yeah, I'll try.
My warmest congratulations to the graduating class of 2020, wherever you are in the world at this time. It's my great pleasure to welcome you all, undergraduate students, master's students, and researchers alike, to this graduation celebration today. I'm so sad it can't be in person. This year, you've all faced many challenges, but I want to thank all graduates for your magnificent achievements and hard work, which we're celebrating today. I'm delighted you've been able to join, albeit virtually, and perhaps can celebrate wherever you are with family and friends. I want to also thank those family and friends for the support and encouragement they've given to you during your studies. This has been so important to your successes. When you decided to study at the University of Manchester, you chose to make a major investment in your future. I just hope this has paid the dividends throughout the time you've been with us. When many of you started your degree last September or returned to Manchester, it was a very different world to the one in which you completed your studies, one that none of us could ever have envisaged or ever planned for. Achievements this year in these unprecedented times are even more remarkable. Resilience, adaptability, and above all else, huge achievements in your academic studies. You've gained the skills and knowledge to help you find success in future years. In fact, many of our medical and healthcare professionals celebrating this week finished their courses early to join the front line and tackle the COVID-19 pandemic head on. All of your achievements in completing your degree this year cannot be overestimated for its value on the strong platform it gives you to build your career and achieve your goals. Armed with your academic success, your skills, and your breadth of experiences, there is every reason to be positive about the future. Your career prospects, having studied here, are enviable because employers all around the world recognise the value of the award that you have gained. But I hope that you've also gained so much more than a degree. I hope that you've gained experiences, friendships, and wider skills. Obtaining your degree is a hugely important milestone. You should celebrate your success. Maybe not quite in the way you had envisaged in this remarkable, but it is still a remarkable achievement. This is the beginning of the journey and your association with Manchester, not the end. The Alumni Association will help you to remain in contact with the university, linking you with a community of more than 500,000 Manchester graduates living and working across the globe. You are now part of that huge global family. So we sincerely hope that today will not be your last contact with the university, but remember that our doors will always be open to you. Congratulations and my warmest good wishes again. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Nancy. And now we move on to some comments from Steve Bolt, who is the Programme Director for the MSc in Pollution and Environmental Control.
Can I share my screen, Carol?
Yes. Can you stop share?
Done that.
Okay. You can see that. Yeah. I just thought I'd show you a few pictures while I was talking, just to remind you of our field trip. First of all, I'd just like to say it's been a pleasure to teach you over the last year, and particularly the way that you all handled dealing with the crisis. We were all very impressed. The results that you produced were fantastic, regardless of that crisis. So that's definitely something that you should be very proud of yourselves over. Moving forward, I'm going to be repeating things as I usually do, but the things that I'd like you to think about as you go forward are to remember that you do have some experience now. It's a very short experience, but it should give you some confidence The trick for you guys is to balance that confidence with some humility as you go into employment. You do need to recognize that we can't teach you everything in 1 year, but you do have to recognize that you have been taught something. And this is one of the things I've talked about in class, really. And the one thing that I think we can be sure of is that you do recognize when assumptions are being made. That's one of the things we talked about. And that's one thing you can definitely take forward, is recognizing assumptions, and sometimes being grateful for those being done, and then sometimes challenging those assumptions. And I think if you can do that, then you'll be valuable in your workplace, but also a welcome member of the team in a workplace. Okay, this is Crowden Great Brook as you remember it. This is the site that you couldn't visit because we didn't want to make you walk that far. So this is where you could have gone swimming, apart from the fact that the water was 5 degrees. This is where you're working. If you remember, this is where you're doing your gauging exercises. And then this is what it looks like last weekend when there was snow. Okay, that's all I need to say to you. So at last I can be quiet. Thank you very much.
Many thanks, Steve. It's beautiful photographs there. I hadn't realized it snowed that much in the Peak District just a few days ago. So yes, thanks very much indeed. It's obviously a wonderful experience to be out in the field, and at least some field experience was gained during the course of this disrupted period. And now over to Dr. Rufus Brunt, Program Director for the MSc in Petroleum Geosciences.
Okay, I'll just sort of reiterate the congratulations that have been offered from staff, but particularly from us in the Sedimentary Basins group who've been teaching you on the course. Okay, well, it's no doubt it's been a busy year, and normally at this time of year in the graduation ceremony, I talk about how the intro week that we went through in September last year feels like yesterday. It's not that long ago, but this year it feels like an absolute eternity, considering all the things that we've had to go through and all the adaptations that we've made. But I think, generally speaking, we've been quite successful. People have adapted well. You've developed new skills, new resiliences, and that's going to go forward and help you in your careers as well. So I did say it would probably be the busiest year of your life, and I think all that probably still applies. Okay, well, just like the environmental programs, we had our fieldwork sessions as well, and fieldwork is kind of where it's all about for all the geological sciences, and our fieldwork provided some memorable moments as well. On our very first field trip to the Yorkshire coast, it was good to see some great teamwork skills being developed on the Yorkshire coast with the newly developed game Retrieve Your Phone from Deep Fracture using only field gear in the first aid kit. I like that. So moving on, Easter fieldwork was equally challenging as well. This time for different reasons, as we tried to get our head around the sort of new reality of virtual models of the County Clare area. But considering it was sort of effectively lashed together at very short notice, I think we all did quite well at that as well. So moving on, as you move on from Manchester, there's no doubt that times are interesting for a petroleum geology graduate. The industry is changing. And there's lots of announcements from companies and even nations that they're pushing for net zero, which would seem sort of counter for what the oil industry actually works for. But, creative solutions are required to sort of push for this net zero. And luckily, many of the mechanisms that are involved here are subsurface in nature. And a lot of the skills that are actually learnt on the programme are transferable to the technologies which are currently being trialled for both storage of energy and maintenance of energy supply. And they're new fields as well. That means it's really interesting at this exact point in time. So you're starting at the beginning of all these new technologies with as much knowledge as anyone else. So this is really good, and I'd sort of encourage you to sort of seek out these opportunities. You know, we started last year with industry sort of suggesting geological formations that we could study on the UK continental shelf for carbon sequestration within these geological systems. Oh yeah, and some of you actually worked on those as sort of early projects. But anyway, as we move on, history says a large proportion of the class will stay in the energy field, you know, whether it's in research or industry. And for that reason, I'll probably see a lot of you in the future, and I'll look forward to struggling to remember names at conferences and trade shows. But as we say, keep in touch with each other. You've got a sort of global network developed within the class, but also keep in touch with us in Manchester, because we're always interested to know where you end up. Okay, that's it from me.
Many thanks, Rufus. Excellent words. It's absolutely the case. Yes, please do stay in touch. And over the many years we've been running our PGT courses, obviously we have many friends and graduates who have spread out across the whole planet. So it's a wonderful network that you're joining of fellow graduates. Now on to Dr. John Pittman, Head of Postgraduate Research.
Okay, hello everyone. So on behalf of everyone in the department, I'm very pleased to congratulate all of the postgraduate researchers who are graduating this year on completion of their PhD, MPhil or MSc Bioresearch degree. So you all play a central role in the research activities within the department, and we're very proud of all your contributions. And it's been a pleasure to see you develop as independent research scientists. And once again this year, we've seen some fantastic achievements from you, discovering new and exciting findings within your subject area, and producing some high quality research papers, as well as papers that will be on their way in the coming months. And as well as your research activities, many of you have been involved in other activities such as attending and presenting at research conferences, either in person or more recently this year at virtual meetings. Also gaining experience in teaching and supervising our undergraduate and postgraduate taught students. Some of you have been working with industry partners, and also many of you have been infusing the next generation of scientists by your excellent involvement in outreach activities with the general public or with schools. And all of these skills and experiences you've gained will be very beneficial for your next career step. So the completion of a postgraduate research degree is a significant achievement, and one in which you should be immensely proud. So we wish you well in your next endeavours, and look forward to hearing about your future activities. So please do let us know what you do after your degree. And we do encourage you to keep in touch with the department, with your supervisors and the friends and colleagues you've got to know over your time during your degrees. And of course, we welcome you back at any time. And once again, many congratulations on your success.
Many thanks, John. Very fundamentally important contribution all of our PGR students make to the dynamism and the research success of the department of the university. So very grateful to you all, and very best wishes indeed. Now we have the wonderful opportunity and enjoyable experience of awarding some outstanding performance with some prizes. We'll start first of all with the MSc Pollution Environmental Control and the best overall mark. Steve, will you present this?
Yeah, I'm very proud to do that. Christopher Wall, who got the best overall mark, which is a fantastic achievement. Not only did he do a brilliant project, but also he managed to score very highly in all of the taught courses as well. So it's a fantastic achievement to do that across both the research and taught component. So congratulations, Christopher. Then also we have the best project And in this case, Zhang Cao did a project with Paul Connolly, looking at factors controlling rainfall and the intensity of rainfall, which is a fantastic piece of work, very technically involved and actually very useful. I think Paul has been very impressed with that. That's his research area. So again, congratulations.
Congratulations to everyone for those for that course. Very, very well done. And now on to Petroleum Geoscience with Rufus. Rufus, you're on mute.
Sorry. Okay. So I'm very pleased to announce our prize for the best student as Erica Calderon Medina, okay, who again produced incredibly good results right the way across the board from the taught part of the course, but also in the project work as well. And Erica was one of our sort of early projects looking at carbon storage in the North Sea, looking at the southern Permian Basin and the sort of bunter sandstones there. And again, taking forward these sort of new ideas and things like that and working on that. So best student and best project proves Erica's sort of ability across the board. Okay, and then we have a few more awards as well. And our award for the best talk was given to Andrei Lambranos for his work, which was done through a Shell project. And again, this was an extremely well-received talk, which is backing up an amazing piece of research on that area. Okay. And finally, for the best poster that was presented as part of our MSc conference, the award goes to Nontnarit Fonfet Rasikul. Sorry for that, Nontnarit. But again, an amazing piece of work. There as well. Okay, thank you very much. And
yes,
congratulations.
Fantastic. Well done to all the winners. A little clap in our reactions on Zoom, but that's a remarkable achievement, and it goes to show that even with the challenges that we've had with resilience and support and hard work, we're able to get through a huge amount of things. And now we have a few words from one of our graduates, MPEC student Liao Yang.
Morning, teachers, Geosciences, and all my fellow classmates. I'm Liao Yang from the Master of Science in Pollution and Environmental Control program. First of all, congratulations, class 2020. Congratulations and well-deserved success. It is such a pleasure to share the happiness with you who are graduating close this chapter of your life story. Well, Manchester attracted me firstly because it's historical but vibrant, and I've never been disappointed by this charming English city. After starting my life in Manchester, I felt the inclusivity and diversity of this city, which made me love this city even more. Of course, what impressed me most is due to the impact experience at the University of Manchester. At one of the leading universities in the world, UM provides us with a first-class educational platform. I will never forget our field trip in the measuring and predicting course. I remember that we conducted the experiment by the flowing stream. We discussed questions at the foot of the mountain, and we shared dreams on our shuttle buses. We enjoyed both the beauty of nature and the beauty of academics. What a wonderful scenario it is. And also, MPAC gives us the opportunity to experience a wide range of environmental topics and find our own interests. Through human impacts biosphere course, I realized my passion for environmental biology research, and I have the opportunity to conduct my research project using transcriptional engineered microalgae called Cladonus ricotti for biofuels production to migrate carbon dioxide, as well as to benefit the few resources. Now I have enrolled as a PhD student in structural and molecular biology at University College London to extend my research interest on microalgae. Our department at UM, I have the chance to share, to find myself in various resources. Indeed, 2020 is a special year, and we've been through the most challenging period in human history. But it hasn't stopped our university and the department from bringing us their brilliant teaching and supporting. It's a pity that our long-awaited second field trip was cancelled and the lab work was impossible. Everything has changed, and we have to force ourselves to adapt to those changes in order to overcome the procrastination of working from home. My colleagues and I created a Zoom group to work together and monitor each other's dissertation progress. Indeed, we were also tortured with assignments and deadlines, and we also experienced peer pressure. But finally, we made it, and all the effort is worth it. Hereby, I would like to say thank you to my supervisor, Dr. John Pittman, who is always patient and encouraging. And thank you, my academic advisor, Professor Martin Gallagher, who is always inspiring and responsible, and all the academic and the support staff. Thank you very much. We are now moving to a new stage of our life. But our story with UM hasn't stopped yet. We are now one of the members of the largest alumni community in the UK, and the UM will still provide us with excellent career services in the future. Again, congratulations on your graduation and best wishes for your next adventure. Thank you.
That was a fantastic comments, much appreciated from all the students, but also from the staff. It's a very personal thing to be involved in our students' development, and it's wonderful to see them have a good time and succeed, even in the face of adversity, as it has been the case this year. So it's very positive comments. Now, a further MPEC student, Nazmoon Sumia. Just takes a second to load up.
Good morning. I hope everyone is safe and doing good at this pandemic situation. It's an immense pleasure for me to see you all in this auspicious moment. And at the same time, my sincere gratitude to the university for arranging this virtual graduation ceremony. At the very beginning, I would like to congratulate us all for your successful completion of the master's program. It's been really a difficult year for all of us, and despite this challenging time, we have been able to complete our program successfully. On this note, I would like to thank the university authority, all the persons related to this program, and especially our teachers for all your support throughout the academic year. It's been really a great experience of my life studying here at the University of Manchester. I was awarded with the Commonwealth Scholarship to study this course, and I think that paid off well. Though we didn't have much opportunity to enjoy our campus life to the fullest, but overall I'm happy with the experiences I had. As this was the very first time I was out of my country to study, so almost each day had a new experience for me. I must mention that I like the university so much. I really miss it now, and the overall educational system was quite student friendly. The coursework were pretty interesting, especially I enjoyed our group tasks each week in the first semester, and we had the opportunity to take part in one fieldwork that happened in last October. So in addition to this regular curriculum, I tried to take part in other workshops of the learning essentials, and definitely those have enhanced my knowledge and some language skills. Besides, I have tried to learn and observe different teaching methods, because currently I am working as a lecturer in the Department of Geography and Environment, University of Dhaka, Bangladesh. So I try to improve my teaching skills as well by learning from them. The only thing that I regret is that we all had to compromise to some extent with our dissertation works, and I really missed the opportunity to work in the research effort that I cherished for. But I think we all will agree in this case that our supervisors have been a great support to carry on with our research ideas and finally completing it. I can say that my supervisor tried his best to make us understand the details and complexity of the chamber experiment, and I really appreciate his efforts throughout the course. One of the reasons for applying for this course was to make myself prepared for my higher studies, and I think MPAC has given me an sort of overall idea on the environmental issues that will help me to approach for my PhD. And I'm hoping to apply for my PhD in the next academic year. I'm expecting to be able to utilize my learnings from this program, both in my upcoming academic and professional life. So that's all from my side. I wish all my dear friends a great future ahead, and hopefully we will meet somewhere someday when everything will be normal. And thanks very much for your patience, and wishing you all a Merry Christmas in advance. Thank you.
Thanks very much, Nazmoon, for that wonderful message. And now we go on to Chris Hardacre, who's the head of School of Natural Sciences.
One moment.
My name is Chris Hardacre, and I'm the head of School of Natural Sciences. As head of the school, I have the privilege of addressing you at this virtual graduation ceremony. Graduation is the highlight of the university year, and it is a time of celebration when we join together to applaud your achievements. You will soon be graduating from a university with a global reputation, with students from over 150 countries studying across the campus at both undergraduate and postgraduate levels. In addition, many staff come from across the globe, making Manchester a truly multicultural society, and one which is enhanced by learning from each other and interacting with the wide variety of cultures and beliefs within our international community. This day is one which many of you will have dreamed about, but perhaps had doubts whether you would be able to achieve the grades and results that would lead you to this point. You are a unique cohort that has overcome some very difficult circumstances, but this shows your adaptability and determination. And critically, the value of your degrees has not been diminished. However, you have all overcome these challenges, and we can now celebrate your success. I am delighted for you. In the next few weeks, months, and years, all of you will reflect on your time at Manchester. You have become part of the Manchester family, and the degrees which you are about to receive are valuable assets. This is a competitive world, and higher education qualifications have never been more important. Congratulations to the many of you who have already obtained job offers, as well as places for further study. A degree from Manchester will set you apart from the rest, and you have earned your degree through hard work and dedication. We are proud of you, and we look forward to hearing about your achievements in the future. Please keep in touch through the Development Alumni Relations Office and through the staff in the school. In closing, Always remember Michelangelo's quote that the danger for most of us lies not in setting our aim too high and falling short, but in setting our aim too low and achieving our mark. Be ambitious in all you do, and I offer you my congratulations once again and my best wishes from the future.
Thanks, Chris. Very positive words. And I believe now, Mike, is this? Oh, first of all, here is the list of all the very well-deserved graduates from each of the different degrees and PhDs. While that's going on, Mike, shall we describe a little bit how the breakout rooms will go?
Sure. Hello, everybody. After the credits have rolled, we will have some breakout rooms where students, if you wish, you can go and have a chat with your tutor or your supervisor. So Carol is just setting those up, and you can choose your own breakout room on Zoom. So that's going to come up in just 1 minute. You can also move around rooms if you wish, so you can go and see more people if you wish.
I think there'll be one academic in each of the breakout rooms.
Yes, there should be. Yes, that's right.
And the name of the academic should be indicated in the breakout room name. So